You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
And we welcome you to Langhorst Field here on the campus of Elmhurst University. It is just frigid out here this afternoon, but we still are going to bring you Blue Jay football, final game of the season as the Blue Jays entertain the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan University. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay football here. 35 degrees, 65% humidity, not a lot of wind to speak of right now, although it will get to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. They do have the lights on here at Langhorst Field as we bring you Blue Jay football as Elmhurst trying to win its elusive first game of the season. Meanwhile, Illinois Wesleyan looking to get to their sixth win of the season. They come in with a record of 5-4, and they are trying to get to a positive season, a winning season for the first time since 2019. Wesleyan in the visiting white jerseys with the green numbers and the green helmets. The Blue Jays in the Columbia blue jerseys with the navy blue pants and numbers and helmets. Illinois Wesleyan won the coin toss and elected to defer. They are coming off of a very tough loss. They had to play the Cardinals of North Central College last week. It was their senior day down in Bloomington, and 68-3 was the final score there as North Central College repeated as CCIW conference champions. This is taken at the 15, coming over here to the near side, and a good return by Jeremy Innes as he gets across midfield, and that fires up this Blue Jay team and crowd. It is senior day, as you saw. 23 seniors being honored here before the ball game. And so Jeremy Innes returns it to the 46-yard line, and that's where the Blue Jays will start their first offensive possession. And Andre Acosta, the 6-foot freshman, at quarterback for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are coming off of a 3-point loss last week in Chicago against North Park. Acosta checks it down underneath to Gabe Holtke, and Holtke breaks a tackle, but he stumbles at the 45 of Wesleyan. It's going to be a 9-yard catch, so it'll be second down and a yard for the Blue Jays. As I mentioned, the Blue Jays played at Holmgren Athletic Complex at North Park last week. Came up short. 23-20 was the final in that game. Acosta in trouble now, and he is going to get wrestled around and brought down at midfield. Sack and a loss of 5. Blue Jays actually led by 10 in the second half of that North Park game. But the Vikings with 2 touchdowns, those were the final 2 scores of the game. The last touchdown was less than 2 minutes to go as the Vikings came back to win 23-20. Costa now on 3rd down and 6. Wide open is Max McCarville, and McCarville is in for the touchdown. 50-yard pass from Acosta to Max McCarville. Second week in a row, those two connected on a touchdown pass. Last week, Acosta hit McCarville for 24 yards and a score. Today, it's from 50. Max McCarville, a 5'11 sophomore from Kenosha, Wisconsin, puts the Blue Jays on the board first.
He touched him! False start! The lineman came
Sandro Quintanilla for the extra point.
Minus that, false start, offense number 62. 5-yard penalty, repeat the drive.
False start, Chris Peterson, the guilty party. You heard from referee Peter Saul. Boy, Acosta in the pocket there, really looked poised, a lot of confidence, and McCarville was just wide open. Had to be some type of miscommunication in that secondary for the Titans. Quintanilla in for the extra point. He hit a couple of field goals in last week's loss against the Vikings. And his extra point is good. So 7-0 Blue Jays with 13:37 remaining in the opening quarter. Take another look at it here. You'll see Acosta step up and hit a wide open McCarville. I mean, there is nobody around him. And now the defender closes in on him, but not before McCarville gets into the end zone. That was Anthony Walker who approached him at the very end, but 50 yards from Andre Acosta to Max McCarville. And usually on senior day, usually the team, I don't know, they just find some extra energy and trying to do it for the seniors, trying to get them that first victory of the season and to end the seniors' career on a high note. We'll see if that'll happen here as the Blue Jays take the early lead.
Quintanilla to kick it away.
So Sandro Quintanilla will kick things away here for the Blue Jays. Illinois Wesleyan, again coming off of that tough loss last week, putting up just a 24-yard Andrew Stang field goal in the second quarter last week against North Central College.
Shot on the return.
From the 23-yard line and the return.
Correction, that was Danny Kent on the return.
That was Danny Kent, number 25, a freshman from Addison, Illinois, went to Fenwick High School as he returns it to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Illinois Wesleyan from their own 33-yard line. Jay Lemonager, the starting quarterback. He's a 6'2 sophomore from Clifton, Illinois. Starts this series under center, and he trips. The field turf came up and bit Jay. He goes down. He tripped over his own feet. We'll take another look at it here.
Brought down for a loss.
See Jay See if he, he may have gotten tangled up with Seth Albin, the tailback there, but it goes all the way back to the 24-yard line. So it's a loss of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 19 for Lemonager and the Titans. And they're going to hand it off. This is Seth Albin.
The ball
Albin is the
carrier.
leading rusher for the Titans. He'll get out to the 28-yard line for a pickup of 4. Let's set the defense here for you for the Blue Jays. J.P.
Gable with the
Fitzgerald,
tackle for the Blue
Luke
Jays.
Harrison, Devin Schmidt, Jamon Gooden. Linebackers, Charles Scott, Bryce Gable, Jake Basco, Jeremy Innes in the secondary, along with Colton Krause. Taylor West is in there defensively for the Blue Jays. Chris Reeves, Gino Cerrone, also in the lineup defensively for the Blue Jays. And the southpaw throws it Lemonager well short. It'll bring up 3rd down and long.
4th down facing the Titans.
Check that. It's going to bring up 4th down now, and the Titans are going to punt it away. Aiden Pollock is back deep for the Blue Jays, along with Gabe Holtke. Jonathan Kuzo, I should say.
Kuzo's kick in the air.
Kuzo with a nice punt. It's Pollock taking it at the 32. Sprints here to the near side across the 45 and tackled at about the 48-yard line there. The tackle by number 95. That's Matthew Morrow. So a pretty decent return, and again, pretty good field position here for the Blue Jays on their 2nd possession of the afternoon.
Elmhurst to start 1st and 10 at their
Andre
own
Costa back out
29-yard
there
line.
for the Blue Jays, and he'll run this out of the gun. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right. He hooked up with Max McCarville on their opening possession from 50 yards. Costa tries to, and does, dump it underneath,
Costa's pass is complete.
but it's going to be a loss.
No gain on the play.
R.J. Anderson with the catch. It's actually going to be a loss of a yard. Back to the 49-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage, let's just say, 2nd and 10. No gain. 2 wide receivers to either side here, just underway, 11 and a half minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Blue Jays with the 7-0 lead here, this final game of the regular season. Gonna hand this one off, and getting the 1st down for the Blue Jays is Aiden Pollock. 12-yard pickup for Aiden, the freshman.
Shot with the tackle.
And so the
First
Blue
down
Jays
for the
on
Blue Jays.
rolling again here. Last week against North Park, Elmhurst with 12 1st downs
Pollock, the
for
ball
the game.
carrier.
Pollock gets the call again, and he'll get a couple off the left side. 2nd down and 8.
Nevins with the tackle.
Defensively for
Gain of 1 on the play.
For the Titans up front, Alex Valdez, Dylan Meyer, Holden Smith, Jackson Joyce. Linebackers, Fernando Chavez, Frank Rohde, Joshua Klein, Anthony Walker. We'll talk about him. He had 20 tackles last week against North Central. And speaking about tackles, down goes Acosta as the sack going to number 48, Marcus Marshall. Let me re-give you the defensive line for the Titans. Josh Lavacek, Owen Faby, Joel Bear, and Zach McNeese. In the secondary, Jimmy Capecci, Anthony Walker, Artist Benjamin from Loyola Academy, and Sam Schott. Straight drop for Acosta. He's under some pressure now. He spins and he goes down again. Back at the 48-yard line.
Nevins with the tackle.
Jack Nevins, the 6'1 linebacker. He is only a freshman from Libertyville. And so the Blue Jays are going to have to punt it away now. Ryan Brenner coming in to punt for the Blue Jays. Wind starting to pick up a bit here from the south. Mark Matos does not get a return off. Nice tackle.
With the tackle.
And so the Titans will start their second offensive possession, 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. 9:15 to go here in the first quarter. The Blue Jays on their opening drive. It was a 50-yard pass connection from Andre Acosta to Max McCarville. And that's where we're at right now. 7-0 Blue Jays here with 9:15 to go in the opening quarter. Jay Lemonager throws over here to the near side to Peyton Gerberding. And Gerberding goes out of bounds at the 24 for a pickup of 5. Gerberding, a 6'2 senior went to Bishop Mack High School. It's his 20th catch of the season. Jay Lemonager in the very first series, the very first snap of the season, he got injured. Ryan Sachs started and played in games 2 and 3. Lemonager's pass is complete to Charlie Hamilton. Hamilton is the leading receiver for these Titans. That's his 64th catch of the season. The 6'4 senior from Sacred Heart Griffin gives the Titans a first down to the 41-yard line. 17-yard catch by Charlie Hamilton. So Sachs played in games 2 and 3. Then Jay came back after the injury, and he's been playing ever since. He's been starting for the Titans. They swing it out here into the flat for a little screen and back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Ian Kramer, senior, with the catch. His 42nd catch of the season, but no gain. Kramer, 5'11 senior, went to Oswego East High School. Second down, 10 yards to go here for the Titans. Norm Esch, the legendary head coach for Illinois Wesleyan. Coach McDonald in his 4th season, the head coach for the Blue Jays.
Homer, the ball carrier.
And Kramer, nice run. He'll get to the 47. 6-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 4 here for the Titans. Of course, Coach McDonald, before he came here to Elmhurst, was the defensive coordinator at Illinois Wesleyan. For the 2017-2018 seasons, helped the Titans to back-to-back CCIW championships before becoming the head coach here at Elmhurst. Lemonager, the pass, nicely timed by Jeremy Innes. Pass was intended for Charlie Hamilton. Innes, we'll take another look at it here. He read that beautifully here. Watch the break by Jeremy, and boy, he was awful close to getting a pick 6. 4th down and 4.
Rocuzzo to kick it away for the
Jonathan Rocuzzo will punt for the second time here today. Under 7 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. That may have been, Gable may have partially gotten a piece of that one. It's going to bounce, going to take a Titan bounce all the way down to the 18-yard line. And so for the 3rd time today, the Blue Jays take over. Glad to have you logged on here. Here, let's take another look at it here. Take a look at the punt. Yeah, that was close. Gable got his right arm up there. May have gotten a little bit of a piece of it.
Elmhurst starting 1st and 10 at their 18-yard line.
So the Blue Jays starting this drive off 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. Julian Caveo, flank just to the right of Acosta. And the give is to Julian. Breaks one tackle and he spins to the 25-yard line. Tackled on the play by Fernando Chavez. But a nice run on first down for Caveo.
Chavez with the tackle.
7. It'll be second down and 3 now for the Blue Jays. 3 wide receivers to the top of your monitor.
Gain of 7 on that play.
And we've got 1 receiver to the bottom. Second down, 3 yards to go. And again, they keep it on the ground. And Julian goes nowhere. May have, no, okay, they're spotting it right at the 25, so no gain.
No gain on that play. Caveo was the ball carrier.
Julian Caveo again carrying the ball for the Blue Jays. Third down. Last week, Elmhurst against North Park on third downs, just 2 of 16. And that has been a problem for the Blue Jays all season long, the third down conversions. See what they do here. 3rd and 3 from their own 25. Costa has time now.
Costa brought down for a loss.
Boy, that was big number 54 again. Jack Nevins to bring down Acosta. And again, they cannot convert on third downs. And so in for the Blue Jays comes Ryan Brenner to punt it away.
Punting unit on the field.
Mark Matos is back deep, the junior wide receiver from Elk
Ryan
Grove.
Brenner to kick it away.
Standing at his own 46. Under 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Titans should get decent field position after this. It's a short punt.
In the air.
It will take a Blue Jay roll cross midfield.
Bounces out of bounds near side.
And it will be down at the 47-yard line.
Illinois Wesleyan to start 1st and 10 at their 47-yard line.
Coldest afternoon of the season for the Blue Jays here. 35 degrees at the opening kickoff. No wind right now to speak of. Overcast day. The lights are turned on here at Langhorst Field. Lemonager going under center here. 1st and 10. Going to hand the ball off to Albin, and he will lose a couple.
Masco there first.
Jake Masco will get the tackle for the loss. Loss of 3 back to the 44-yard line. It'll be second down and 13
on that play
for the Titans. Lemonager, 85 of 151 passing, 9 touchdowns, and he's been picked off twice. Last week, he threw 1 interception against North Central and was sacked 4 times. Lemonager with time, and it's bobbled. Peyton Gerberding had it in stride. I think he was looking at the secondary, the defender who was coming up very, very quickly on him, and he bobbled it. Simply an incomplete pass. Watch Gerberding right here. Yeah, he saw. He heard the footsteps, no question about it. So third down now and 13. Wesleyan last week against North Central, 5 of 15 on third down conversions. Lemonager has time now. He spins out of trouble, but now he's going to get sandwiched and brought back at the 34-yard line.
Hunt there for the Blue Jays along with Eastman.
What are you looking at, Strike?
Andre Hunt was there. He combined along with Evanston Neto. And so now it's a punting situation here as the Titans give it up here.
Cujo to kick it away.
So punting
Pollock
will
back
be
deep for the Blue Jays along with Holtke.
The Blue Jays should get decent field position here. And it's fair caught by Pollock.
Pollock with the
Right
fair
across
catch.
the 30
Elmhurst
at
to
the
start first and 10 at their 31-yard line.
3:17 remaining here in the opening quarter. So far, so good. Blue Jays with the lead. A 50-yard touchdown pass from Andre Acosta to Max McCarville. Talked about the Titans getting on the board last week against North Central, the 24-yard field goal. That snapped quite a streak for North Central College. I'll tell you about that in just a second here. Costa working out of the gun here now. He's got 2 wide receivers to either side. Send the man in motion here. 1st and 10, and Cavello straight up the middle running, and he will get stopped by Frank Rohde, the middle linebacker, a gain of 3. North Central take another look at the run here by Cavello. Back on October 1st, North Central beat Wheaton by a score of 33-20. Since that game, the Cardinals have played 5 opponents. They've outscored those 5 opponents 296-3. The 3 points coming last week by Illinois Wesleyan. 4 straight shutouts after the win against Wheaton. Cardinals, the #1 ranked team most of the season, if not the entire season. There's a catch, and could go all the way. Oh, he's brought down at the 25 Trey stab line with the catch and run. And Trey, the senior,
Benjamin with the tackle. First down for Elmhurst into Illinois Wesleyan territory.
Here's another look at it. Here you see the play action Acosta, the quick hit to Trey stab line, and Trey just a straight sprint. So a couple of big plays here in this first quarter. That 50-yard pass to McCarville, and now this big pass to stab line. Acosta now steps up, rolls to the far side, off-balance throw into the end zone. Oh, there's contact. There's the flag. Yeah, it's going to be a defensive pass interference. No question. Gabe Holtke just got mugged in the end zone there before the ball arrived.
Defense number 16, 50-yard penalty for the previous stop. Automatic first down.
So an automatic first down, and the Blue Jays threatening. They are in the red zone, and they have a great opportunity here to go up a couple of scores here. 2:01 left to play here in the opening quarter. The distance will take it to the 10. So 1st and goal, Blue Jays here. Zach Shaw, the offensive coordinator for the Blue Jays. See what he drums up here on 1st and goal from the 10.
Let's go!
Costa had 2 touchdown passes last week against North Park. Looking for his 2nd touchdown pass. Instead, they're going to hand it off. It's Cavello. Nothing there. To the line of scrimmage. Oh, check that. That's Presley. That's Isaiah Presley,
Presley
number 15.
Was the ball carrier.
And he is a senior out of Newton, Kansas. Back to the 10-yard line. That is it. So 2nd and goal.
McNeese with the tackle.
Zach McNeese was there to bring him down. R.J. Anderson coming into the lineup for the Blue Jays. Quentin Perry is in the slot on the top of your monitor. 2nd and goal from the 10. 4 on the play clock here. And they do just get it off. They hand it off to Presley straight up the middle, and he dives into the end zone. 10-yard touchdown run, Isaiah Presley. Presley as he dives in from 10 yards out. Frank Rohde met him into the end zone, but just a little too late. Quintanilla in for the extra point, and that is good. 14-0 Blue Jays here with 1:08 left to play here in the opening quarter. Straight up the middle again, it's Presley. All alone, diving into the end zone for the score. So for senior day, the Blue Jays on top by a score of 14-0. As far as the overall series goes between these two teams, Illinois Wesleyan has won 56 times, Elmhurst 12. there has been one tie. Two teams first met back in 1930 in Bloomington. Wesleyan won that initial game 13-7. Titans have won the last 7 meetings against the Blue Jays. And the Titans have won 13 of the last 15. Last season, the Titans won 52-3 in Bloomington. It was Wesleyan's homecoming. Seth Albin had a couple of touchdowns and a 90-yard kickoff return last year in Bloomington for the Titans. It's a fair catch, I believe, on the kickoff. So the Titans will have it 1st and 10 from their own 26. Just over a minute remaining here in this first quarter. 14-0 Blue Jays with the lead. Lemonager now working out of the gun. He's going to hand it off to Albin off the left side. And, well, they keep the ball alive, his feet churning, and he's going to end up at the 30-yard line. What looked to be dead at the line of scrimmage, he kept moving, and let's see where they're going to spot it at the 30. Yeah, so it's going to be a 4-yard pickup. Good effort by Albin. Last week against North Central, carried it 13 times for 94 yards. He gets it here, and he's close to a first down. 6-yard pickup. He's right at the. Yep, and they are going to move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Titans on the run by Seth Albin. Junior out of Midlothian, went to Oak Forest High School. Did Albin. Here he gets the call again. Pretty good run, close to the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. Second down and 6 yards to go, and that will do it for the first quarter. As the Titans do not get the play off here. End of one. Blue Jays lead it by a score of 14-0. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to Langhorst Field. Just about ready to get the second quarter underway. So glad to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger here. Rich Forsman, our camera operator as well. We thank you for tuning in from Langhorst Field. Lemonager on play action. The lefty goes to the far side. Pass is complete. And getting the first down for Illinois Wesleyan is Matt Young. 6'2" junior, played his high school football at Bartlett. Former Hawk. Gives the Titans a first down. The ball is spotted at the Blue Jay 45. Titans average about 335 yards per game. 247 passing, 88 yards rushing. And they keep the ball on the ground here to Albin to the 41-yard line for a pickup of 4. Second down and 6. Reed Hoskins is the offensive coordinator for the Titans.
3 on the play.
Second down here, just underway here in the second quarter. Lemonager under pressure throws right from the 45-yard line, and it's incomplete. Peyton Gerberding was the intended target. No flag. Incomplete.
He took him to the ground.
Coverage there by Taylon West, sophomore from Lake Mary, Florida. So another look at it here. You'll see the closeout by West. Pretty good ball thrown there by Lemonager. Lemonager and the other quarterback, Ryan Sachs, both sophomores. So Illinois Wesleyan, pretty good future at that quarterback position. Third down now, call it 6 for the Titans. From the 41-yard line. Lemonager comes up and he's going to take it himself to the 40 and get brought down at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2. He is going to be short of the first down. Gino Cerrone was there to make the stop. The sophomore transferred over from UW Whitewater.
Punting unit coming on the field.
So the punting units coming in.
Cujo to kick it away. Pollock back deep.
Gino Cerrone had 9 tackles last week against North Park. Comes up with a big third down tackle here. So the Titans are going to punt. Boy, the Blue Jay defense has come up big like they have most of the season. Oh, this one is going to be down inside the 1. Great special teams coverage by Illinois Wesleyan. Take another look at it here. You'll see them do a great job get downfield.
Elmhurst to start first and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Punt by Jonathan Racuzzo. And you'll see what, 1, 2, 3 Titans there to make sure it did not go into the end zone. Just outside the goal line for the Blue Jay offense. 13:05 left to play here in this first half. Blue Jays up by 14. And obviously Acosta and the Blue Jays have to be awful careful here. Zach Norman goes out as the tailback here for the Blue Jays. See what they decide to do here. Andre Acosta is working out of the gun. Well, now the officials stop. And what do they want to do? Want a new pigskin? Yeah, new football coming in. Not sure if that was requested by one of the players, but a fresh football, if you will, to start this series. Costa about 4 yards deep in the end zone here for the Blue Jays. He's going to throw. Slant. Pass is complete, giving the Blue Jays some breathing room. And out to the 11. That should be enough for a first down.
Desmore with the
complete to Seth Desmore, freshman wide receiver from Brookfield, Wisconsin. Boy, that's a big play. That gives the Blue Jays a first down.
It doesn't work!
And it's Zach Norman getting the call here.
Norman, the ball carrier.
And Norman will lose a yard back to the 10-yard line. Loss of 1 brings up second down and 11.
Klein with the tackle. Loss of 1 on the play.
Let's go, O-line!
Coming up on the 12-minute mark of this first half. Blue Jays up by 14. Second down and 11 now. Costa under some pressure. Now he's going to step up and he's going to decide to run the football. And he's chased out of bounds by Fernando Chavez. And where are they going to spot it here? They're going to give the Blue Jays a first down. So nice job by Acosta getting out of traffic and manufacturing something, knowing where the first down marker was. Boy, much like Mr. Justin Fields of the Bears, huh? When the play breaks down. Costa not quite as fast as Mr. Fields, but nevertheless, he got the job done here and picked up the first down. Blue Jays from their own 22-yard line. Costa is going to hand it off here to Norman.
The ball carrier.
He'll try to get to the edge, however, he does not. Joshua Klein
with the tackle.
Jr. went to Edwardsville High School. 65 tackles coming into this game. Makes one here. Pickup of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Hayden Beck checks in with the play, the tight end for the Blue Jays.
Let's go, Oaks! Come on, Elmhurst!
2 wide receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom here. 2nd and 9 for Acosta. And they're going to hand it off here, and boy, the running game is not there so far today. That was Zach Norman. No gain on the play. May have lost a couple back to the 21. It is indeed a loss of 2.
Loss of 2 on the play.
3rd down and 11. 10.5 left to play here in this first half. Wesleyan looking for win number 6. Blue Jays looking for win number 1 here this afternoon. Play clock is down to 2. The Blue Jays going to have to call a timeout here. And they indeed do. They saw the play clock winding down. So they could not get the play in. So they call a timeout here. They're going to face a 3rd down and 11 situation from their own 21-yard line coming up after the timeout here. By the way, coming up at halftime, we'll see performances by the Elmhurst University cheer team, the Elmhurst University Dance Company, Nicoletta Boyk, a very, very talented majorette, and the Elmhurst University Palms team. All that is coming up at halftime. We'll get you some halftime stats as well. Elmhurst and Illinois Wesleyan from Langhorst Field. Glad you logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Boy, the weather today quite different from 2 days ago, right? I was cutting the grass, sweating 2 days ago, and now it's near freezing, 35 degrees, the temperature at kickoff today. What a difference 2 days makes, right? 10:06 left. 3rd and 11 for Acosta. Acosta comes up, ball's down on the floor, and it's picked up by Illinois Wesleyan, I believe. Indeed.
Illinois Wesleyan has recovered.
Turnover. And the Titans with a golden opportunity. I think that was Joshua Klein, number 44, that came up with it.
Recovery.
Watch Acosta. He's got time, and now he's got pressure from the blind side, and he coughs the ball up right there. Boy, he did a flip. Josh Klein. Fernando Chavez was in on the action as well. So a tough turnover for the Blue Jays. We'll see if the Titans can capitalize on the turnover. Ball is at the 12-yard line. So 1st and 10 Titans from the 12. Well, now they've got Ryan Saxon at quarterback. Sachs going to the end zone. It's incomplete. Charlie Hamilton was the receiver, but a couple of flags down in the end zone, and they may hit Jeremy with the interference call here. Take another look. Sachs looking to his left. He's got Hamilton. Hamilton had to come back for that one. And Innes with the contact, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Titans. Ryan Sachs mentioned he played in games 2 and 3 when Lemonager went out with the injury. So he comes in here, 1st and goal from the 2. He works out of the gun. 2 wide receivers now ultimately to the right. Sachs off right tackle. He barrels forward. Did he get in? And no indication yet. Looks like he's right at the 1 for a 1-yard pickup. Sachs has 1 rushing touchdown this season. He has thrown for 10 touchdowns. He has 6 interceptions. Gerberding comes back into the game offensively for the Titans. 2nd and goal from the 1. Kevin Graham, big number 87, is the tight end. Sachs going under center here now. He's got Albin in the backfield. Whoa, a little bit of miscommunication there. Sachs moved a little quick. This will, I believe, will push the Titans back.
Private snap, false start, offense number 58. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Caleb Himes, number 58, they're going to call. 6'4" sophomore from Dubuque, Iowa. Gets the penalty. He's majoring in physics, by the way. 8:54 remaining, first half. It'll be 2nd down and, well, the ball is at the 6 now after that 5-yard penalty. 2nd and goal. Play clock down to 4. Lemonager back in the game. Just do get it off. Lemonager looking into the corner end zone, and the pass is complete for a touchdown. That's Charlie Hamilton. 6-yard pass from Lemonager to Hamilton. Hamilton's 9th touchdown catch of the season. So the Titans indeed do capitalize on the Blue Jay turnover. And kicking the extra point for Illinois Wesleyan,
the extra point.
Andrew Stang. Hit the 24-yard field goal last week against North Central, and he gets the extra point here. So with 8:30 remaining here in this first half, Illinois Wesleyan right back in this thing. It's 14-7. See Lemonager, boy, he's got all kinds of time, and the dive into the corner there. Innes looking for an offensive pass interference call, but not getting it is Charlie Hamilton with his 9th touchdown of the season. Hamilton out of Sacred Heart Griffin. Sacred Heart Griffin, by the way, is playing Murfreesboro in a quarterfinal matchup in high school, Illinois high school football today. All the quarterfinal high school games are being played today.
Line drive kick in the air. Desmore on the return.
On the return for the Blue Jays is Seth Desmore.
Brody with the
So good luck to all of the quarterfinal in the IHSA state tournament. And just down the street here, the York Dukes undefeated at 11-0, playing Palatine today. We wish them all the best. York getting the number 2 seed. That is in Class 8A. Lincoln Way East is playing Warren. Maine South is playing Glenbard West, and Lions taking on John Holisek's Loyola Ramblers today in Class 8A quarterfinal games in high school football. 1st and 10 here for the Blue Jays on the ground, and again that running game is not getting anywhere. It was Aiden Pollock as he loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. It's one thing the Blue Jays need to improve on for next year. They need to establish a running game. Costa here to the near side. Max McCarville with the catch. The coverage, Artist Benjamin. Benjamin is a sophomore having a great season. He's from Loyola, so he's a John Holisek product. Averaging 1.6 breakups per game is Artist. Well, I'd like to know how he got his first name. 37 tackles. He has a couple of picks coming into this game, does Benjamin. 3rd down and 8 for the Blue Jays here. Leading 14-7. Acosta under pressure, off balance. Flag on the play, intended for McCarville, almost picked off by the aforementioned Benjamin. He almost had his 3rd pick of the season. Flag down. Flag in the secondary, and there's a flag at the line of scrimmage as well. Let's hear from Peter Saul.
There's 2 fouls on the play, holding, offense number 36, holding, defense number 2. Those penalties offset. Repeat 3rd down.
So Pollock guilty for Elmhurst, Chavez guilty for Illinois Wesleyan. Offset. Do it again. 3rd down and 8. Hayden Beck in there at tight end for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays in the first quarter 0 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. Facing a 3rd and 8. They need to get to the 44. Acosta underneath to McCarville, and McCarville has the first down across the 45 to 46, tackled by Benjamin. It's a 1st down. Great effort by Max after the catch, knowing where that 1st down marker was, that little curling route. And a 1st down for the Blue Jays for their own 46. Under 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Boy, it'd be great if the Blue Jays could get into the end zone one more time here before halftime. Acosta, quick hit to the far side. Pass is complete. There is a penalty marker down. Jimmy Capecci with the tackle. The catch was made by Jacob Cockrell.
Number 71 and number 59. 15-yard penalty for the previous stop. Repeat 1st down.
The pass was complete to Cockrell.
So a chop block penalty, 15 yards against the Blue Jays. That will bring them back all the way to the 31. It'll be 1st down and 25 now for Elmhurst. Boy, that hurt. The Blue Jays, they do not go downfield quite a bit, so or not a lot, I should say. Costa, though, is airing it out here to Pollock, and it's a little bit overthrown. Joshua Klein was there on the coverage, and it's going to be 2nd and long here for Acosta and the Blue Jays. Earlier in the quarter, Acosta coughed it up. Josh Klein recovered for the Titans, and Illinois Wesleyan cashed in for the touchdown to make it 14-7. Blue Jays cannot afford to turn the ball over here again. They face a 2nd and 25. Holtke and McCarville down here on the bottom part of your monitor. 2 more wide receivers for the Blue Jays up top. 2nd and long for Acosta. Steps up and he will go down. Boy, he had no time at all. Loss of 4 on the sack, back to the 27. It's back, and it's going to be 3rd down and a whole bunch. 3rd and a country mile.
With the tackle.
Got to be smart here for the Blue Jays. 3rd and long, under 6 minutes to play. The Titans with all 3 of their timeouts left. Blue Jays with 2 timeouts remaining in the half. And they are letting the play clock run down here. And will they call the timeout? And indeed they did, with about 2 seconds left on the play clock. They call a timeout. Their 2nd timeout of the half. They've got 1 more remaining. So they'll face a 3rd down and long. I mentioned the 8A quarterfinal games. How about the 7A quarterfinal matchups in the IHSA? Mount Carmel and Brother Rice. Nice Catholic League battle right there. St. Charles North taking on St. Rita. Batavia hosting Yorkville, and Pekin is taking on the Bears of Lake Zurich. Those are the 4 quarterfinal Class 7A matchups today. In 6A, Niles of Notre Dame taking on St. Ignatius. Prairie Ridge taking on Harlem. Lamont, the Indians undefeated, taking on Kenwood. And 2 9-2 teams, Crete Monee and East St. Louis Senior, battling it out in a 6A quarterfinal matchup. All right, both teams back out onto the field here. Andre Acosta and the Blue Jays facing a 3rd down and 27. From their own 27. Acosta, straight drop, hesitates, now throws, and the ball is incomplete right around the 41-yard line, intended for Jacob Cockrell, and so it's going to be 4th down now.
4th down facing the Blue Jays. Ryan Brenner out
Mark
to kick it
Matos
away.
is back deep for the Titans, awaiting the punt here by
Matos back deep for Illinois Wesleyan.
Ryan Brenner. Brenner will be kicking with the wind. Wind coming out of the west right now. So hopefully Brenner will get off a good one here. And he indeed does. Sends Matos back, and he's not even going to try to handle this one. It's going to take a Blue Jay roll all the way to the 1-yard line.
Blue Jays down at the 1-yard line.
So Illinois Wesleyan, they downed it at the Blue Jay 1-yard line, and now the reverse. The Blue Jays have downed it at the Wesleyan 1-yard line, inside the 1. So Brenner got off a beauty, got the roll. Good job by special teams to down it. Boy, the Blue Jays, the way the defense has been playing, they should play to see if they can get the ball back with some time left. But they only have 1 timeout left, but there's still 5:14 to go, so plenty of time. Lemonager back out there at quarterback. Working out of the gun halfway into the end zone, and now some running room and some breathing room as well. To the 10-yard line goes Ian Kramer.
Over the ball carrier.
Senior picking up 9.
Down yardage.
Makes it 2nd down and about a yard to go for Illinois Wesleyan. That was a big run by Kramer. So now Illinois Wesleyan has all kinds of options here on 2nd and short. Last week, as I think I mentioned, Lemonager was 10 of 21 passing against North Central for just 71 yards. He was picked off once last week. His throw here is complete to Matt Young. And Matt Young picks up the 1st down for Illinois Wesleyan. Knocked out of bounds, clock running here now, 4:25 left to play in the half. Ball right at the 15-yard line. 4-yard catch by Young. Lemonager going to hand it off to Kramer again.
Over the ball carrier.
Kramer gets shoved out of bounds there. Talon West was in on the tackle for the Blue Jays. See number 27 with the hit. 3:44 left to play here in the first half. Kramer again with the ball, and he'll get across the 20. Dives to the 21-yard line, or 20. Where's they're going to spot it at? The 22.
And Swiatek on the tackle. Gain of 2.
Pickup of 2. 3rd and short. Lemonager, remember he's a lefty, so he goes across the grain. Pass is complete to Hamilton, and Hamilton goes out of bounds, but he picks up a 1st down right at the 40-yard line. 19-yard catch from Lemonager to Hamilton. So it's Titans ball. They keep the drive alive here from their own 40-yard line as we are at the 3-minute mark of this first half. This is Kramer trying to get to the edge, and now he cuts it up finally, a pickup of 7. And again, the Titans have all 3 of their timeouts left. 2:45 remaining. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
With the tackle.
Titans need to get to midfield here to pick up the first. Lemonager, play action, has time. Now he rolls out here to the near side, throws wide open as Hamilton, and Hamilton catches it, eludes one tackler, and wisely goes out of bounds to stop the clock at the 35-yard line of Elmhurst.
Another first down for the Titans.
2:24 left. Boy, Hamilton was wide open. Lemonager with the hit. Hamilton did a nice job of moving upfield after the catch and then getting out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 35, and again it is Kramer. And he'll get to the 32-yard line for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Going behind Alex Valdez, the big left guard. Play action here, Lemonager. Pressure from behind, now he escapes. Looking, now he'll run it himself, breaks one tackle.
Gable trips
Couldn't hold his balance as he gets brought down at the 25. Picks up 7 though, and he picks up a first down. Needed 7 and he got 7. So it's 1st and 10 Titans from the Blue Jays 25. Boy, again, the Titans still have all 3 of their timeouts, and now, Elmhurst brings its final timeout of the half. Wow, that's good news for Illinois Wesleyan, so they can preserve all 3 of their timeouts yet. So the Blue Jays call a timeout here. 1:32 left, 14-7 in favor of the Blue Jays here. Elmhurst last week with 277 total yards against North Park. The Vikings with 30 yards less, 247 total yards last week against the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays threw for 246 yards last week and ran for just 31 yards against the Vikings. So they had pretty good numbers offensively. Boy, just those 3rd downs again killed the Blue Jays last week. Just 2 of 16 on 3rd down conversions against the Vikings last week. But the defense here is going to have to come up strong here. It's 1st and 10 Wesleyan from the Blue Jays 25. Lemonager out of the gun. They're going to keep it on the ground. And a penalty marker down. Kramer gets about a yard off of left tackle. Masco thinks it's against Wesleyan. Let's see if he's correct.
Personal foul, chop block, offense, number 78 and 72. 50-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
Well, Jake was right. It was against Illinois Wesleyan. 15-yard walk-off on the chop block call. Well, that brings it all the way back to the 39-yard line. That helps. Well, the wind has swirled. It looks like it's coming out of the north now, so if you're Wesleyan, it's going kind of from their right to left. Lemonager going to the air, deep to the left, right side, I should say. Incomplete. Jeremy Innes with the coverage on Hamilton, and no call, simply incomplete. Jeremy, one of the 4 captains of the Blue Jays. Boy, he was stride for stride with Hamilton. Good job by Jeremy Innes. Out of Deal South.
Defense number 2.
Oh, there was a flag.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Oh, it is. They're going to call it against Jeremy. Boy, I didn't see the flag, but they're going to call a hold against Jeremy. Well, that brings it all the way to the 29 now. Boy, back-to-back penalties. The chop block against Wesleyan and now the hold against Elmhurst. So it's 1st and 10 from the 29. Kramer has been a busy man here the last couple of moments. He gets wrestled down at the 26. Gain of 3. Jamon Gooden back in defensively here for the Blue Jays. 2nd 7, we're under a minute to go in the half. Lemonager rolling. Pressure from behind. Gooden could have got him, but he eluded him. Lemonager's still going. And Lemonager gets knocked out of bounds by Eric Thames. Boy, Lemonager, a lot of east-west running, but he did pick up, well, it's going to be a yard short. Thought he had the first down, but they're going to spot it right at the 20, so it's a yard short. 38 seconds to go. Again, the Titans with they do have all 3 of their timeouts left. Looking at a 37-yard field goal right now. Looks like it's coming against the wind now. It's coming out of the west. 3 on the play clock. They do just get it off. Lemonager's pass is incomplete. It's short. So it's going to bring up now a 4th down situation here. Again, you're looking at about a 37-yarder. Seth Albin is into the game. It looks like the offensive unit is coming out for the Titans. So they're going to go for it here apparently on 4th and a yard.
Watch the ball!
Can the Blue Jay defense hold here? 33 seconds to go in the half. Lemonager is going to hand it off to Albin. Albin straight up the middle. He'll have the first down. Down to the 15-yard line for a gain of 6.
Timeout.
So a timeout here taken by the Titans. 28 and 9/10 seconds to play here in the half.
Was there on the stop for the Blue Jays.
So they gave it to the junior, Seth Albin. And he picks up the first. Albin with over 500 rushing yards coming into today. The leading rusher for the Titans. And he picks up the first down. Titans obviously would love to punch it in and tie this one up going into halftime. Blue Jays would love to hold the Titans to just a field goal here. Both of the Blue Jays touchdowns came in the first quarter. 50-yard touchdown pass from Acosta to Max McCarville, and then a 10-yard run by Presley. The 2 touchdowns by the Blue Jays in the first quarter. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Titans from the 15-yard line. Again, this is Kramer. He cuts it back inside to about the 18-yard line on forward progress. And so it'll be 2nd down and 8. And again, the Titans stop the clock
And Schmidt on the stop.
with the timeout. And the clock currently has 15 seconds. I think they're going to add a couple.
Timeout. Illinois Wesleyan, their second charge timeout to have. Please reset the game clock to 18 seconds.
Yeah, I thought okay, a couple seconds did tick off, so they're going to add 3 seconds. It'll be 18 seconds left to play in the first half. The Titans burned their second timeout, so they still have 1 timeout left. Right now, it's about a 35-yard field goal attempt, which is plenty of distance for Andrew Stang's leg. Stang, the field goal kicker, a 6'1" senior from Lake Zurich. But the Titans are not looking for three. They're looking to punch it in here. 2nd and 8 from the 18. Lemonager rolling out here to the near side. He's got protection, throws it into the end zone. Hamilton right at the goal line, and it's incomplete. Coverage on the play by Gino Cerrone. So now it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Titans. And a big 3rd down call here. Titans 0 for 3 on 3rd down conversions in the first quarter of this game. There's 12 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 8. Lemonager has time, steps up now, the pocket collapses, breaks from one tackle, trying to direct traffic. Pass at the goal line is incomplete. It was intended for Peyton Gerberding, and now it brings up a 4th down. 4th and 8. There's a penalty flag down. Peter Saul is over at the Blue Jays sideline, so this one's going to go against the Titans.
Holding, offense number 72. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat 3rd down.
Big Dylan Meyer guilty of the hold, the 6'3" sophomore from Manuka, former Indian. And so now this will push the Titans back to the 23. 4 seconds to play in the half. Boy, what do you do here if you're Reed Hoskins, the offensive coordinator for Wesleyan? Well, I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're going to burn their timeout. That's their final timeout, and they're going to talk about it. You're looking at about a 40-yard field goal attempt here. And it's a bit of a crosswind right now. But it's 3rd down after the penalty. So decision time here. It'll be interesting to see what the Titans decide to do here. 3rd down and long. Don't forget, you want to stick around. Coming up at halftime, we'll have performances by the Elmhurst University cheer team, the dance company, Nicoletta Boyk, the Majorette, and we'll also see the Elmhurst University Palms team. That's all coming up in just 4 seconds.
Field goal attempt.
All right, so they are going to go for the 40-yard field goal attempt. Andrew Stang had a 24-yarder last week against North Central. This one is a 40-yarder. Final seconds of the half, and this one is pulled to the left. It's no good. It is no good. So the Blue Jay defense holds here late in the first half.
The clock did not run properly. This is the end of the first half.
All right, so it is the end of the half as the final seconds now wind down, and we are officially at halftime. First half in the books from Langhorse Field, and the Blue Jays with 2 first-quarter touchdowns lead it here at halftime by a score of 14-7. And please stay tuned and stay logged on here to BlueJayTV.com for the halftime festivities.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we would like to honor a very special senior member of the Elmhurst University cheer team prior to their performance. At this time, we'd like to honor Lily Griffinstein. Lily is studying nursing with a minor in psychology. She's accompanied by her parents, Donna and Lou. Give it up for Lily Griffinstein. Now, please welcome the Elmhurst University cheer team led by captains Kaylin Herrera and Sydney Griffinkamp. They're coming out of the field for their halftime performance. Your Elmhurst University cheerleaders. Next up, please welcome the Elmhurst University Dance Company, led by Emerson Escocia and Finley Hotman. They're taking the field for their halftime performance.
Every time your hands on me, I want to be a ray. I can't lie.
Elmhurst University Dance Company. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing Elmhurst University's very own Blue Jay, Majorette Nicoletta Boyd, to the field for her halftime performance. Finally, we'd like to honor the senior members of the Elmhurst University Palms team. Kayleen Karagozian, accompanied by her parents, Kavork and Ani, is an exercise science major and is minoring in dance education. And Grace Savio, accompanied by her parents, Mike and Cheryl, is a criminal justice major while also minoring in dance education, sociology, and history. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the Elmhurst University Palms seniors of the class of 2023. Now, please welcome the Elmhurst University Palms team, led by Kayleen Karagozian and Grace Anderson, along with McKenna Ostos, as they take the field for their halftime performance.
Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go, where they play the rock music, getting in the swing, you want to do anybody would be that guy. Now it's young and the music's high, with a bit of rock music, everything's fine. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen,
the Elmhurst University Pom Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for all the senior members of the halftime spirit squads.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
Your story begins as we welcome you to Elmhurst University. From your first day of orientation, our focus is getting you acclimated to college life and making you a part of the Elmhurst community.
Definitely Elmhurst was the one that I fell in love with. Right when you stepped on campus, it was a nice environment. It just felt like home.
The goal of first year seminar is to make the transition from high school to college as smooth as possible. It's an instantaneous way to have a niche at Elmhurst.
A lot of times there's that doubt that I don't know if I can make it here. I don't know if I'm meant to be here. I feel it is our role as an institution to get those doubts out of their mind the second they are on this campus.
Once you've started classes, our responsibility is to support you both personally and academically.
Your faculty and your staff who are here and committed to your success are going to be walking with you on that journey, providing both the challenge and the support for you along that way.
I changed my major about 5 times, and so I really needed someone there to help me through it, help me pick out new classes, to help me make sure that I graduate on time.
So they support us academically, but they're also interested in our lives as a whole individual. For example, when I was applying for the Fulbright, they were more than willing and super supportive.
Along with supporting you, our job is to make sure you challenge yourself in order to make the most of your experience.
When the students, especially in computer science, go out into related fields, they're going to be confronted with adapting to new environments, new technologies, and we try to challenge them in the classroom to adapt, to learn how to learn.
I've had teachers go to me and say, I think you'd be interested in research, so they introduced me to some professors, and I've been doing research now for 3 semesters. It taught me a lot about myself, definitely, and about the way I adapt to different situations.
I think we all learn best when we're a little bit scared, a little bit on the edge. I really believe that the things that are beyond the typical, experiencing undergraduate research, studying abroad, having a quality internship, some of those things are going to be most memorable and meaningful and really impactful for them.
As your academic journey at Elmhurst comes to an end, our relationship reaches a crucial point as we launch you into the next phase of your life.
Elmhurst is a liberal arts college that aims at creating educated citizens, and that's not a process that just takes 4 years or 2 years. We're invested in these students. We give our kind of heart and soul to them while they're here, and so we care if they succeed once they leave.
When students go on to graduate and go on to live amazing lives and do things personally and professionally, their fingerprints are still all over this institution in a way that helped us to become a better sense of who we are and who we as an institution want to be in the world.
We don't at Elmhurst tell students what to think, but we try to teach them how to engage with their own values to become better citizens of this country of this world.
And that makes me proud to be a part of the community of Elmhurst.
I'm confident in our graduates because I know we've prepared them both personally and professionally. We love to see them fly the nest and flourish.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Raniel Morales. I'm a freshman and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Chick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Chick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon. And depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr.
And welcome back to Langhorst Field here on the campus of Elmhurst University. We are at halftime. The Blue Jays looking for their first win of the season. They lead it here at the break by a score of 14-7 over Illinois Wesleyan. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Total yards of offense for the Blue Jays in that first half. Well, they had 125 passing yards and just 18 rushing yards for a total of 129 yards. Illinois Wesleyan 147 total yards, 85 passing, 62 rushing. Acosta, the quarterback for the Blue Jays in the first half, he was 7 of 9. He threw for 125 yards. He had that one touchdown, that 50-yard touchdown strike to Max McCarville, but he was sacked 6 times. Meanwhile, Jay Lemonager, the quarterback for Illinois Wesleyan, he was 7 of 14 in the first half for 79 yards. He was sacked only 2 times. Max McCarville had 3 catches in the first half for the Blue Jays. Charlie Hamilton had 4 catches in the first half for Illinois Wesleyan. Remember, Hamilton had that 19-yard. That was his longest catch. He also had the one touchdown catch as well. The 6-yard touchdown pass from Ryan Sachs with 8.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Elmhurst 2 touchdowns. Remember the 50-yarder from Acosta to Max McCarville, and then the 10-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Preston. And that's where we're at here at the break. 14-7. Illinois Wesleyan won the opening toss, elected to defer. So this kickoff goes out of bounds, so they will get the ball to start the third quarter. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger. So glad to bring you Blue Jay football. Well, opening kickoff temperature was 35 degrees, but it is much cooler than that right now. Talking up here at halftime, a whole bunch of lights. The cars in the parking lot across the street there, the lights are on all during halftime. The people who own those vehicles were in there getting warm. Getting the heat on. All right, here we go. Out in the flat here, Seth Albin with the catch. Nice run after the catch as he will pick up a first down at the 46-yard line, a pickup of 11. So nice job by Lemonager checking underneath out in the flat. They get it to Albin, and Seth picks up the first down. Albin now on the ground this time, and he gets to the 45, checked at the 44 of Elmhurst, so it'll be another first down as he picks up 10 more.
First down for Illinois Wesleyan.
Boy, Illinois Wesleyan coming out on fire here offensively here. A couple of first downs here by Seth Albin, and they're already into Blue Jay territory. Play action here now for Lemonager, far side, and this one is going to be incomplete. It was caught, but he was out of bounds. Peyton Gerberding. Take another look at it here. You see Lemonager, boy, all the time in the world, and Gerberding comes down with it, but obviously well out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Just underway here in this third quarter. Ian Kramer ran the ball 8 times in the first half for Wesleyan for 36 yards. Lemonager to the air again to the far side, and that pass is complete, I believe. No, it's incomplete. Incomplete, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Big stop by the Blue Jay defense at the end of the second quarter. Titans missed a field goal opportunity, so the Blue Jays lead is 7. Let's see if the Blue Jays can stop here on a 3rd and 10. Lemonager out of the gun, gets flushed out, directing traffic, flag down on the play. Pass is incomplete, intended for Hamilton, but there is a flag thrown in the backfield. And it's going to be a hold against the Titans, and see if the Blue Jays want to accept it or not.
Holding, offense number 70, penalty decline, 4th down.
So they will decline the penalty. It'll bring up 4th down. Aiden Pollock is the deep man here for the Blue Jays, along with Gabe Holtke, number 17.
Holtke back deep for the Blue Jays.
Jonathan Racuzzo will punt it away here for Illinois Wesleyan. So nice job defensively by Elmhurst after a couple of first downs for the Titans. Short punt, and it'll take a Titan roll. On the bounce, Pollock takes it, and he'll get hit pretty hard right around the 17 or 18-yard line. And so that's where the Blue Jay offense goes back to work. Andre Acosta, the 6-foot, 200-pound freshman, played pretty well last week against North Park. Acosta was 14 of 43 for 246 yards. In the first half this afternoon, he's 7 of 9 for 125 yards. Oh, a bit of a wildcat here now. This is Jacob Cockrell. Gets the direct snap for the Blue Jays as he takes it to the 25-yard line.
Cockrell is the ball carrier.
So on the direct snap, interesting, Coach McDonald going with the wildcat here. Jacob Cockrell is a freshman running back from Stockbridge, Georgia. Interesting situation here. A lot of movement here. 2nd and 5. Cockrell again getting the direct snap. This time he throws it out in the flat to the far side, and that's going to be awful close to a first down. Gabe Holtke with the catch, and it is a first down. How about that? So Holtke with the catch. Holtke had 1 catch in the first half. Had a touchdown catch last week against North Park. So Jacob Cockrell, number 26, is out there at quarterback here to start the third quarter. Boy, I'm not sure if Acosta is injured. I thought Acosta played pretty well in that first half, but it is going to be Cockrell to run the offense here. Working out of the gun. He's going to hand it off to Pollock. Pollock's going to have a first down and more as he's tripped up at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup that time for the Blue Jays. All the way up to the 45-yard line. So a good start here offensively. Boy, this is an interesting setup here. First and 10 Blue Jays from their own 45. Cockrell out of the wildcat, going to hand it off to Pollock. Pollock drops it, and it's picked up by Illinois Wesleyan, Frank Rohde.
Recovered by Illinois Wesleyan.
So the second fumble for Elmhurst, and Illinois Wesleyan's Frank Rohde, the sophomore linebacker, went to Andrew High School. Boy, the exchange was not there, and Rohde was down when he picked up the football apparently. Just not a good exchange that time from Cockrell to Pollock, and that's understandable. But now, can Illinois Wesleyan capitalize again? Remember, they capitalized on the fumble in the first half and scored. Can they do it again here in the third quarter? Not a clean handoff, results in the second turnover for the Blue Jays. This is Seth Albin. And Albin with a big run and shoved out of bounds. First down for Seth Albin as he picks up big yardage once again. Boy, Wesleyan putting it into the hands of Seth Albin here in this third quarter. 13 carries, 94 yards last week against North Central. Seth in the first half had 7 carries for 30 yards. He's got over 30 yards alone here in this third quarter. First and 10 Titans. Here he is again. But this time he's going to get tackled for a loss. Jake Masco initially with the hit. So he loses a couple. Ball is back to the 24. Loss of a couple. 2nd and 12. Boy, again, Blue Jays going to have to rely on the defense to come up with a stop here. Lemonager, play action, going deep to Hamilton, and he's got it. Charlie Hamilton with his second touchdown catch of the afternoon. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying things up. Lemonager, watch it here, play action, plenty of time, throws it perfectly to Hamilton in stride for the touchdown. So both of Illinois Wesleyan's touchdowns are coming off of Blue Jay mistakes, or turnovers, if you will. Extra point attempt here by Stang is good. So we are tied at 14 here. Illinois Wesleyan again capitalizing on the fumble by the Blue Jays. Here it is again, good play action. Lemonager to Hamilton, and for Hamilton, that's his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the afternoon. Holtke and Pollock are back deep here for the Blue Jays. Illinois Wesleyan, by the way, missing wide receiver Miles Key, the sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. Wide receiver out with a torn ACL. 10:56 left to play here in this third quarter. We're all tied up at 14. Of course, earlier this season, the Blue Jays and this is Pollock, lets it bounce and roll and go out of bounds. Earlier this year, the Blue Jays and the Carroll Pioneers, in the only night game of the season for the Blue Jays, went into double overtime, with Carroll kicking the field goal in the second overtime period to win it by 3. So the Blue Jays will have it at their own 35 to start this drive here. We're tied at 14. Well, last week in the second half, the Blue Jays led by 10. Couldn't hold on to that lead. Today, led by 14 and couldn't hold on to that lead either. Tied at 14 now. Pass to Max McCarville is complete, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. Tackled on the play by Joshua Klein. Gain of 9, and so it'll be second down and a yard here for the Blue Jays. Acosta back out there, a quarterback, by the way. Costa out of the gun on second and short, and this is Julian Caveo. Good run by Caveo to the 42 of Illinois Wesleyan. It'll be a first down. Caveo carried the ball just 2 times in the first half for 7 yards. Quentin Perry into the game. He's split out to the very top of your monitor. Trey Stabline is out in the slot to the top. First and 10 Blue Jays from the Titans 42. They fake it to Caveo, and Acosta will get down, brought down back to the 45. Joshua Klein was there initially. Klein with 8 tackles for a loss coming into this one, along with 3 sacks. Back to the 45, a loss of 3, so it's second and 13. 9:34 to play here in the third quarter. Acosta in the first half was sacked 6 times, and that's something that he is going to have to correct. He faces a second and 13 here. Throws, pass complete to McCarville. McCarville gets ripped up and tackled at the 28-yard line by Artist Benjamin, but it's a first down. Good ball thrown there by Acosta. Has got time. McCarville with the catch in stride. Perfectly thrown ball as Benjamin had McCarville by the jersey. You see the exaltation there by Max McCarville after the catch. First and 10 Blue Jays from the 27. Caveo again the ball carrier, and he will go nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Owen Faby was there along with Jack Nevins. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10.
Nevins gets credit for that tackle.
Wind picking up here to the back of the Blue Jays right now, out of the northwest right now. 2nd down and 10 as we approach the 8-minute mark of this 3rd quarter, tied at 14. Blue Jays on senior day, hoping for that first victory of the season. Acosta steps up, throws it, McCarville, and it's a little bit overthrown. Benjamin was there on the coverage. And so now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Blue Jays in the first half, 2 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. Trey Stabline in the slot there to the top of your monitor. Holtke and McCarville are down here to the bottom of your monitor. 3rd down and 10. Pass complete to Cockrell. Well short. It's going to be about a 4-yard pickup. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Blue Jays look like they're going to go for it here. 4th and 6. Looks like they are going to go for it here. 4th down and 6 from the 23. Hey, why not? Costa out of the gun. Quickly to his right, nothing there. Now he's got to manufacture something and he's going to get brought down. Brought down back at the 28-yard line. Loss of 5 on 4th and 6, so the ball goes over to the Titans.
Line there for Illinois Wesleyan. Ball goes over on down to the Titans. They'll start 1st and 10 at their 29-yard line.
So it's Jay Lemonager and the Titans starting the drive here, tied at 14 with the Blue Jays. Wesleyan looking to go to 6-4 on the year and the first winning season since 2019. Lemonager working out of the gun here. 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Kramer, the ball carrier. Kramer powers his way close to the 33-yard line. That looks like they're going to spot at the 32 for a gain of 3. Well, now they move it up to the 33, so it is a 4-yard pickup. Second down and 6.
4 on that play.
Titans need to get to the 39 to pick up a first down here. 3 wide receivers to the bottom here. Lemonager, well, they're going to hand it off to Kramer again. Kramer goes to the far side, and he's going to be very nearly right at that first down marker. I believe he's going to be, he's going to be a yard short. So it's going to be 3rd and a yard here for Wesleyan. Titans 1 of 6 on 3rd down conversions in the first half. Just under 6 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Under center goes Lemonager. They're going to hand it off. Boy, this is going to be awful close. They needed a yard, and I think Kramer got it.
Kramer was the ball carrier.
Well, now that's not a good spot for Wesleyan. It's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and less than a yard. And Wesleyan looks like they're going to, well, what's happening here now? Looks like the punting unit coming on here, huh? Boy, this is, Pollock races out there. He's the deep man for the Blue Jays.
Take it away for the Titans.
So Jonathan Racuzzo out there to punt. Watch the fake here. 4th, less than a yard. Well, whistle. What's call here? Oh, delay a game, okay. So they'll push them back 5. And now the possibility of a fake pretty much goes away. 4th and 6 now. Pollock standing at his own 37. The Blue Jays should get some pretty decent field position out of this. Racuzzo to punt it away. Good snap. Gets off a decent punt here, and it's fair caught at the 35-yard line by Pollock. So the Blue Jays take over here with 4:36 left. We got a good finish here, folks. Glad you're logged on here to BlueJayTV.com. Can the freshman, Andre Acosta, give the Blue Jays their first victory of the season here on Senior Day? 23 seniors being honored before the game today. So Andre Acosta. Isaiah Presley out there. He had that 10-yard touchdown run in that first quarter for the Blue Jays. Three seconds on the play clock here, and they do get it off. Costa's going to hand it off to Presley, and he's going to be buried back at the 30. That's going to be about a loss of 5. 2nd and 15 here. Boy, as soon as Presley got the ball from Acosta, he was being wrapped up by a couple of Titans. Presley had no chance on that play.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Second down at 15 here for Acosta and the Blue Jays. Play action, Acosta, and he's going to get buried back at the 25. Another 5-yard loss. Boy, the Blue Jays are going the wrong way here. It's going to be 3rd and 20.
McNeese there for the Titans, along with Nevins.
3rd and 20 for the Blue Jays here. They're back at their own 25-yard line. Play clock down to 5. Costa in trouble again here, and he tried to dump it off and did, but it's
incomplete.
It's an incomplete pass. Just wanting to get rid of it instead of getting sacked. He just gets rid of it, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Punting unit out on the
So the
field.
punting unit coming out.
Ryan Brenner to kick it away.
Ryan Brenner will punt it away as Acosta was under heavy pressure that series.
Matos back deep for the Titans.
Mark Matos, the junior, is back deep for Illinois Wesleyan. Wind has died down as we are at the 3:04 mark of this 3rd quarter. Brenner gets off a pretty good punt. Coming up to take it is Matos, and he's met immediately, but Illinois Wesleyan is going to get good field position here. The Titans will start this drive from their own 41.
West with the cover.
See Matos with the catch and immediately getting brought down right there. Brought down by Talon West for 27. Good special teams open field tackle. 2:54 to play here in the 3rd. Lemonager's going to hand it off here to Albin. And Albin, he fights his way across the 45 to the 46.
Timeout for an injured defensive player. Timeout.
Timeout. Jake Masco is limping. The trainer's coming out to take a look at him. So Gabe Boyd comes in to replace Jake. They spot the ball at the 47, so it's a 6-yard run by Albin. It's 2nd and 4. Titans need to get to the 49 of Elmhurst to pick up a first. Albin again, the ball carry. He's got some blocking. Cuts it inside. He will have a first down as he keeps the legs churning and finally gets brought down at around the 42. Powerful run that time by Seth Albin. See him here with the good blocking ahead. Tackled by about 3 different Blue Jays at the 42. 1st and 10, Illinois Wesleyan here as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd. Gerberding to the very top of your screen, Hamilton in the slot. Lemonager is going to hand the ball off. This time he's going to hand it off to number 46. That's Mel Woodson. Woodson is a 6-foot sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. First time we've called his name as he brings it to the 37. 5-yard pickup brings up a 2nd and 5 for the Titans.
Come on, D-line, let's go.
Gerberding now to the very bottom of your monitor. 2nd down and 5. This is Kramer. And Kramer straight up the middle running, and he picks up a first down. Boy, the Titans are really pounding it into this Blue Jay defense. And Masco is back into the game limping noticeably. Charles Scott is back into the lineup defensively for the Blue Jays as well. 1st and 10, Titans from the Blue Jays 27. Kramer just to the left of Lemonager. Fake it to him, and they pass, and the completion to Charlie Hamilton. And Hamilton tackled at the 20, well, what is it, the 22-yard line? 2nd and 5. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Fast-paced 3rd quarter here. 2nd and 5 from the Blue Jay 22. Lemonager is going to hand it off here to Kramer. And Kramer gets inside the 20 into the red zone, shoved out of bounds, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we will head to the 4th here from Langhorst Field on the campus of Elmhurst University. 15 more minutes, maybe. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to Langhorst Field. Just about ready for the 4th quarter. The ball is spotted right at the 20-yard line. Illinois Wesleyan, 1 of 2 from the red zone in the first half. So let's see what they decide to do here. They're going to face a 3rd down and 3. To start this 4th quarter, we're tied at 14. Kramer and whoa, it's gonna be close. Gable was there to make the stop. Charles Scott was there also. Boy, this is gonna be. They may have to. Oh no, they're gonna give it. They're gonna give the first down. First down, Titans. Thought they were gonna maybe measure, but. Yeah, the ball is spotted right at the 17. So that's right where they needed to go to pick up the first. So the Titans in the red zone here, looking to take the lead. Tied at 14, just underway here in the fourth. And now we got a whistle and a timeout here. Illinois Wesleyan burns a timeout. So they're going to make sure that everyone's going to be on the same page here to start this 1st and 10 situation here. The ball is at the Blue Jays 17-yard line. Well, how many times this afternoon have I said that the Blue Jay defense is going to have to hold? And here is yet another opportunity here, another chance for the Blue Jay defense to come up strong. Looking ahead to next year at that quarterback position for the Blue Jays, Connor Buck and Noah Henkel, they're both seniors, so they will not be here. You're going to have pretty much a quarterback battle between two freshmen, Matt Eckes and also Andre Acosta. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 17. Kramer gets wrapped up, and he dives forward to the line of scrimmage. It was Bryce Gable who came up and made the hit, the middle linebacker. Look at that. Boy, did he sprint untouched to make the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Bryce out of Granville, Michigan. No gain. Just over a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Lemonager, no pressure, all the time in the world, and the pass complete to Hamilton, and Hamilton is going to get forced out of bounds at the 1. Boy, Charlie Hamilton is a beast as a receiver. He's got 2 touchdowns already today, 10 touchdowns on the year. The senior out of Sacred Heart Griffin. Ball is right at the 1-yard line. Big pass from Lemonager to Charlie Hamilton. 1st and goal, Titans from the 1. Kramer flanked just to the left of Lemonager. From the 1-yard line, it's Lemonager. He's going to keep it, and he will not get there.
Looks like he is short.
He is short. Let's take another look at it here. You see Lemonager trying to find some blocking, goes forward, but runs into a host of Blue Jay defenders, and the ball remains, well, about at the half-yard line. Picked up a half a yard that time. 2nd and goal, Illinois Wesleyan. Looking to take the lead for the first time today. Lemonager is going to hand it off to Kramer. Kramer's not going to get there, I don't believe. Taylor West, number 27, came up to make the stop.
West gets credit for the initial contact on that tackle.
Well, now it's 3rd and goal from inside the 1. 3 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Oh boy, can the Blue Jays hold one more time? 3rd and goal. Lemonager now working out of the gun. Lemonager hands it off to Kramer, and he is in. 1-yard touchdown run by Ian Kramer, the senior, out of Oswego East. Gives the Titans the lead. 20-14, awaiting the extra point. Andrew Stang in for the extra point here for the Titans. Ryan Sachs, the quarterback, backup quarterback, on the hold here for Illinois Wesleyan. Good snap, and the hold. Extra point is good by Stang. It's now 21-14 in favor of Illinois Wesleyan. So now the Blue Jays are going to have to respond here. Take another look at it here. You see the handoff. Kramer goes in, bobbled it a little bit there, but got control of it, and a touchdown for Illinois Wesleyan. So a good test here for Andre Acosta, the young freshman quarterback for the Blue Jays. Can he lead this team back? 11:35 left to play. Haven't heard too much from Gabe Holtke today. Holtke had a touchdown catch last week. Had one catch in the first half. Let's see if we can get the ball to him a couple of times. See if he can make a couple of catches. This one goes into the end zone, so it will be a touchback here for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays, led by 14 at one point in this game, now find themselves trailing by 7. From the 25. Costa starts an incomplete pass intended for Trey Stabline. Trey looking for the flag, but he's not going to get it here. Here's another look at it here. Acosta, the quick slant, coverage on the play by Frank Rohde, and it's 2nd down and 10. Boy, you do not want a quick 3 and out here. Let's see if the Blue Jays can pick up a couple of first downs, keep their defense off the field. Pollock flanked just to the right of Acosta. Acosta, straight drop. Looking, they dump it underneath. It is going to be a first down to Pollock. He gets wrapped up at the 39-yard line by Joshua Klein. So a nice play right there. Pollock picks up the first, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 Blue Jays from their own 39.
First down on that complete.
They go to a no-huddle offense here as we approach the 11-minute mark of this 4th quarter. 3 wide receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Play action, Pollock, they fake it to him, and they throw it to the far side, incomplete. Max McCarville was the intended target. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Acosta and the Blue Jays. May have been deflected there, I'm not sure, but the ball fell quite short of McCarville. 2nd down and 10, Blue Jays from their own 39. Straight drop again for Acosta, steps up, nobody open. Well, now he floats it out there to McCarville. Max with the catch inside the 30 and shoved out of bounds. Benjamin was there on the coverage. What a catch that time. Boy, it didn't seem like too much was open, but Acosta just kind of floated it up there for McCarville. Max came down with it. Nice catch. Boy, that was really good coverage there by Benjamin. Ball all the way down to the 25. Big play for the Blue Jays. So it's 1st and 10, Elmhurst. No wind. The wind has gone away. Well, here is Holtke in the flat. Nice catch by Gabe, and he turns it upfield for a nice run after the catch. So I talked moments ago about getting Gabe involved, and sure enough, they find him out in the flat here. Kind of a high pass, and Oh, nice block right there, and Holtke did a nice job of getting to the 20-yard line for a gain of 5. So they get to the red zone here. 2nd and 5 for Acosta and the Blue Jays. We are under 10 minutes left to play. Pollock the handoff, and he'll get about 1 to the 19. Third down and 4. Again, another critical third down situation here for Acosta and the Blue Jays. And if they, well, boy, I don't know. If they don't pick it up, do you go for it on 4th down? Acosta, well, we got movement and whistle. And this one could cost the Blue Jays 5.
Offside, defense.
Oh, it's going to be offsides against Illinois Wesleyan. That's going to give the Blue Jays a first down. Wow. On 3rd and 4, the Titans go offside, so it's a first down. Wow, that's a break. We'll take it. Down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Blue Jays. First and 10 on play action. Acosta, and he will not break away. It was Zach McNeese, number 49, that came up with the big defensive play. All the way back to the 21. A loss of 7. Boy, that one hurt. And we are at the 8:45 mark. It's going to be 2nd down and 17 now for the Blue Jays. Boy, oh boy, that was big. 2nd and long here for Acosta. Acosta looking left, got hit right as he threw it, tapped around. Wow. Joshua Klein had it, and he bobbled it, and it just fell harmlessly incomplete. Whoa, the Blue Jays fortunate there. But watch Acosta, he got hit right as he threw the ball, and then it just floated up there. Klein, boy, he should have had that one. But he bobbled it, and it simply is an incomplete pass, and the Blue Jays want to call a timeout here, and they'll talk things over. It is very, very fortunate that it is not Titans' ball right now. Instead, it's a 3rd down and 17 situation here for Elmhurst. And, boy, I'm not sure if they, let's just say they pick up 8 or 10 yards and it's 4th and 8, 4th and 9. What do you do here? I believe you would have, I mean, I don't know. Last game of the year, 4th down. If it's 4th, I believe you got to go for it, right? Why not? But right now, they're facing a 3rd and 17. What is in the playbook of offensive coordinator Zach Shaw and the Blue Jays? They've got 3 wide receivers to the top. 3rd down and 17 for Acosta and the Blue Jays. They need to get down to the 4. Acosta pressure, and he dumps it underneath, incomplete.
Intended for Pollock.
Aiden Pollock was the close. Now there is a flag. There is a flag in the backfield here. Hold on. Pollock was the intended receiver, and a flag comes down in the backfield.
Holding, offense, number 78, 10-yard penalty for the previous side. Repeat 3rd down.
Yeah. So now it gets even worse. Javon Manuel with the hold back to the 31. And it's 3rd down and, 27? Ball at the 31. And that takes you out of field goal range also, if you're thinking about that. All right, 3rd and 27 accosting the Blue Jays from the 31 in the flat underneath. Pollock has a lot of room ahead of him. And Pollock is, boy, he's going to be close. It's going to be close to a first down. Well, no, he's going to be close to the original line of scrimmage, I believe. In any event, it's going to be 4th down. And they are going to try for it's going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt here. Sandro Quintanilla, a 35-yard field goal. No wind right now. Quintanilla, plenty of distance. It is good. So the Blue Jays settle for a field goal, but that makes it now 21-17. 7:37 remaining. So the Blue Jay thought process there was, let's get some points. The defense has been playing tough. Maybe they can hold and get the ball back for a possible winning score. First things first, though, the Blue Jay defense is going to have to come up big. Well played game here today. 21-17 in favor of Illinois Wesleyan. Onside kick attempt here, just a thought. Again, plenty of time left here, 7:37 remaining. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. 10-play drive for the Blue Jays, 57 yards, resulting in a field goal by Quintanilla to make it 21-17. Illinois Wesleyan. Quintanilla will kick it away here for the Blue Jays.
Kick in the air.
Get down there. Come on, RJ.
And this will be a return by Danny Kent. Number 25, I believe. Yes. He brings it back to the 20. Well, where is they spotted now? The 23? 24-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Illinois Wesleyan. They've got the ball and a 4-point lead.
4-yard line.
7:29 to play here. Wesleyan obviously would love to get a couple of first downs, run some time. They fake it to Kramer. The pass, the slant to Charlie Hamilton. Hamilton pass complete, tackled at the 32-yard line for a pickup of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
Cerrone with the tackle.
Boy, Hamilton is a tough wide receiver. 6'4", 200-pounder. And we are exactly at the 7-minute mark. Titans by 4. Boy, maybe they can turn the ball over here, huh? Handing it off. Here's Kramer. And he'll get about to the first down marker. Boy, it's going to be close. Needed to get to the 34-yard line, and he did. And they'll move the chains here. And that clock continues to run. 21-17, Illinois Wesleyan. Titans looking for their 6th win of the season. If they hold on here, they would finish 6-4 and have a winning season for the first time since 2019. Lemonager is going to hand it off to Kramer, who is going to be hit by Jamon Gooden. And the tackle for a loss by Gooden. Back to the 30-yard line. 31, actually. Boy, Gooden, only a freshman. Phoenix Military Academy. Big defense. Boy, he was unstopped, untouched on that play. Tackle for a loss. 2nd down and 13 now. Gerberding goes in motion for the Titans. Lemonager rolling out. Plants now under pressure, jumps. Still with the ball. Gable, ball is down on the floor. Did Gable come up with it? I don't think, oh boy, the Blue Jays say they have it. I think Wesleyan may have, well, I don't know. Let's wait. Definitely from, all right, it is Wesleyan recovered it. Take another look at it here. You'll see Lemonager rolling to his left immediately. Then he got pressure from behind by Gooden. Gooden forced. He lost the ball, then he got it right back. Then he lost it again. He actually coughed it up twice on that play. 2nd and 14. After a loss of 1 out of all that. Actually, it's 3rd down, 3rd and long. Oh boy, Lemonager with all the time. Now he dumps it underneath to Kramer. They're going to have a 1st down. Nobody was open downfield. Kramer was wide open, kind of underneath, got the catch, and ran for the 1st down at the 47. Big catch and run by Ian Kramer. Boy, that keeps the clock moving. It's now at 4:22. That was a big 3rd down. 1st and 10, Titans from their own 47. Blue Jays with 2 timeouts left. Lemonager to hand it off to Kramer, straight ahead. He'll get to the 49. 2-yard pickup, 2nd down and 8. And the clock will continue to move.
Masco at the bottom of the pile.
Jake Masco was there to make the initial stop for the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays want to hang on to those 2 timeouts, so there's nothing they can do. This clock continues to run here. Blue Jays trailing by 4, desperately need to get the ball back here. Lemonager now goes under center. 2nd down and 8. Kramer gets the ball. Boy, he was hit immediately by Jake Masco.
Masco makes the initial hit. No gain on the play.
No gain, back to the 49-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Boy, Jake got tremendous penetration. And boy, we're already under 3 minutes now. Third down and 8. Boy, if you're the Blue Jays defensively, I think you got to start punching at the ball or something, trying to force a turnover. 3rd down and 8. Lemonager now goes back out of the gun. He's going to drop back and throw over the middle, and that one incomplete. Peyton Gerberding was there. He was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down facing the Titans.
Another look at it here. You'll see Lemonager step up. So the Blue Jay defense holding again. Pollock is the deep man. Back deep for the Blue Jays.
Racuzzo to kick it away.
Racuzzo to punt it away here with 2:29 left. Racuzzo gets off a high punt. Pollock fair caught signal, and he catches it at the 21. Well, here we go, folks. 1st and 10 Blue Jays from their own 21. Trailing by 4 with 2:23 left. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Nothing else. This will be really good experience for the young freshman quarterback. Boy, if they could drive it down and get the touchdown, give these seniors a victory to end their career, that would be amazing. Acosta pass here out into the flat is dropped by Jacob Cockrell. And Jacob perhaps was looking upfield before he caught that one. 2nd and 10. Julian Caveo is the tailback here for the Blue Jays. Acosta facing now 2nd and 10. Acosta steps up. Cockrell overthrown. Anthony Wackel was there on the coverage. Wackel a week ago with 20 tackles, 14 solo tackles against the Cardinals of North Central. Pretty good coverage, one-on-one against Cockrell. All right, so it's 3rd and 10. 2:12 left. Then we mentioned how the Blue Jays have struggled on 3rd downs this season. 3rd and 10 here. Underneath to Caveo, and Julian dropped it. So now it's 4th and 10. Well, there is a flag down now in the backfield here.
Holding, offense number 78. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Well, that was the freshman, Javon Manuel from Katy, Texas, guilty of the penalty. Fourth and 10. They declined the penalty. 4th and 10 Blue Jays from the 20. Acosta, straight drop. Acosta with time. Now he dumps it underneath to McCarville. And McCarville is not going to get to the 30. He needed to get there to pick up the 1st down. He got tackled at the 28. 1:52 left. The ball goes over to Wesleyan on down.
Ball goes over on down to Illinois Wesleyan.
Here's another look at it here. You'll see Costi dumps it underneath. And McCarville had one man to beat to pick up that 1st down, but he could not. So the ball is at the 28-yard line now, Wesleyan. And with 1:52 left, the Blue Jays with the 2 timeouts left. Kramer is to the left of Lemonager. And they're going to hand the ball off to, oh man. Gooden was right there. Wow, he got there quickly. Loss of 2, and the Blue Jays burn one of their 2, or actually they're saying Wesleyan called a timeout. Referee Peter Saul indicated that it was Wesleyan that called, but I got to believe that it was the Blue Jays that called the timeout, right? Yeah. So Elmhurst should have just 1 timeout left. 1:47 left. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast here. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Along with Rich Forsman, Mark Kruger, who are delighted to bring you Blue Jay football, not only today, but all season long. And even though we didn't get you a victory this season, it was a lot of fun. 1:47 left in this one. 21-17. Illinois Wesleyan with the lead. They've got the ball now at the Blue Jay 30-yard line. 2nd and 12. Wesleyan, of course, would just like to keep the ball. Do not go out of bounds. Keep the clock running. Force the Blue Jays to call their last timeout here. They face a 2nd and 12. Again, it's Kramer. And Kramer will get inside the 25 to the 24. And will the Blue Jays burn their final timeout? The answer is no, at least not yet. Minute and a half left. They can bring it down to about a minute. There's about a minute before the play clock goes off. Third down and 6 here for the Titans. Again, it's Kramer, and Kramer breaks one tackle and moves forward. He's going to have a loss of a yard or 2.
Loss of 1 on the play.
And that's going to stop the clock with 58 seconds remaining.
Third and final, charge timeout ahead.
And another timeout taken by the Blue Jays. Peter Saul, the referee, indicated that Illinois Wesleyan called a timeout, but it was the Blue Jays that called their final timeout. So they are out of timeouts with 58 seconds to play. Illinois Wesleyan they're facing a 4th down situation here, 4th and about 7. Titans, by the way, do have 2 timeouts remaining. The ball is at the 25-yard line. You'd be looking at about a 42-yard field goal attempt if you're thinking that way for Illinois Wesleyan, but I'm not sure if that's what they want to do here. Leading by 4 with 58 seconds to go. And the field goal unit not coming on here. It's the offensive unit led by Jay Lemonager, the 6'2 sophomore. Kramer out there as well. 4th down and 7 here for Wesleyan. Again, they're going to hand it off. Well, as they handed it off, a flag comes down.
Carter snap, false start, offense, number 58. Still 4th down. Please reset the game clock to 58 seconds. 5-8.
So they want to put 58 seconds on the clock.
Please reset the game clock to 58 seconds. 5-8.
And we've got 58 seconds on the clock right now. It's 4th down. 4th and 12 now for the Titans here. Under a minute left. Wesleyan leads by 4. Movement on the Blue Jays side now. Man.
Carter snap. False start, number 7.
Oh, that's going to be on. That's Peyton Gerberding who moved for Illinois Wesleyan. So that'll push him back to the 35-yard line. Yeah, you see Gerberding a little bit anxious there in the slot. And he taps his helmet as to say, why didn't I do that? And now the punting unit actually is coming on here. Wow, so after all that, Rakuzo, I should say, is going to come in. Pollock is the deep man. And I'm sure Rakuzo is going to try to coffin corner this one, if you will. Titans by 4, and now what's going on? Delay a game against Illinois Wesleyan, which just moves them back a little bit more.
Getting ready to kick it away.
Not too big of a deal for Rakuzo and the Titans. He'll still try to pin the Blue Jays back deep. Pollock is standing at his own 10-yard line. Oh, that may have been partially blocked, and it's taken by an Illinois Wesleyan player at the 29. How about that? And the injured, well, now he's coming up under his own power, but boy, that one partially, that punt was partially blocked. Take another look at it here. You can see the football, the misdirection after the apparent partial block. A lot of pressure there by the Blue Jays, and there's the catch by the Illinois Wesleyan special teams players. So after all that, the Blue Jays do get the ball back. They're at their own 29-yard line. 52 seconds left, but the bad news is they're out of timeouts. So you have to work the sidelines here if you're Acosta and the Blue Jays, no question. 52 seconds left. Acosta throws incomplete.
Acosta's pass incomplete. Intended for Cockrell.
Jacob Cockrell, the intended receiver, 2nd and 10. Blue Jays from their own 29-yard line. Blue Jays with 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Since then, just a field goal. 2nd and 10 for Elmhurst from their own 29, trailing by 4. Straight drop. Costa, he's got plenty of room in front of him, and he's going to run it, and he's going to run out of bounds. Shoved out of bounds by Klein. Stops the clock with 40 seconds left. He goes out of bounds at the 36. A pickup of 7. And so it'll be 3rd down and 3. 40 seconds remaining. Well, maybe a little hook and ladder here. Who knows? 3rd and 3. Costa looking over the middle. That's where he throws it. McCarville was the intended receiver. Off of his hand. The coverage there by Sam Schott. Schott, the 6'3" sophomore from West Lafayette. Closing in quickly. And so it all comes down to this. 4th and 3. And I would think first thing you need to do is pick up a 1st down here. Obviously you're battling the clock here, but you want to keep yourselves alive here by picking up a 1st down. 4th down and 3. Costa to Pollock. He's got it. Pollock to the 30, and he's tackled by Klein. Out of bounds with 29 seconds to go. What a beautifully thrown ball by Acosta. Coming out of the backfield there was Pollock. Boy, that was well thrown. That was right in stride. And now Illinois Wesleyan wants a timeout here. What a huge play with the game on the line. The Blue Jays facing a 4th and 3 as Acosta hits Pollock coming out of the backfield perfectly in stride. And so the ball is at the 30-yard line of Illinois Wesleyan with 22 seconds left. Again, I have to reiterate that the Blue Jays are out of timeouts. And a field goal obviously will not cut it. So 22 seconds left. Perhaps you can get three passing plays out of 22 seconds. See how the Blue Jays play it here. Boy, that was huge. That was a great pass from Acosta. All right, the Blue Jay crowd on its feet here at Langhorse Field. Boy, what a finish. Senior day, final game of the season. 1st and 10 Blue Jays from the Titans 30. Acosta. He goes underneath, incomplete. Intended for Trey Stabline. And so it's going to be 2nd down and 10. That took 4 seconds. 18 4/10 left. You've got McCarville to the very top, and you've got Jacob Cockrell to the very bottom. Holtke is in the slot to the top. 2nd and 10. Acosta, pressure from the edges, steps up and he gets sacked. Brought down by the freshman on that play. Clock continues to run. That's Nevins. 7 seconds. Remember, they don't have any timeouts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Final play of the game right here. Acosta lets it go into the end zone. Incomplete. McCarville was the intended target. Now, wait a minute. Is the game over? There's no time left. I don't see any flags. This game is over. The officials are walking off the field. The final score here this afternoon. Well, now there's some, there's some extracurricular activities going on at about the 40-yard line. Wow, now, oh man. Let's clean this up, guys. The game is over. 21-17, Wesleyan gets the victory. And a lot of emotion going on, obviously, especially with the seniors, this being the final game of their college careers. And it looks like everything is starting to get, all right. We've got peace once again. Looks like everything's getting broken up. And that's, all right, that's going to do it. Illinois Wesleyan gets the victory. The Titans finish the season with a record of 6-4. First winning season since 2019. And unfortunately for the Blue Jays, they go the season without a victory. What a game. We hope you've enjoyed it. We thank you for logging on, not only today, but all season long here on BlueJayTV.com. For Rich Forsman, Mark Kruger saying so long from Langhorse Field. Again, your final score, Illinois Wesleyan 21, Elmhurst 17. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. So long, everybody.